This is Sheila Dancho, founder of Wealthy Network Marketing Women. Have you ever thought about prospecting telemarketers? Hey, they're fair game, right? They're calling you. I've actually done that, and I've had a success story I'd like to share with you. This was a few years back, and I had a telemarketer by the name of Alan call me. Now, he was selling music CDs. How can you tell that was a few years ago? He was selling music CDs, not just any old music CDs, but old-time rock and roll, the gold and platinum editions, songs. And actually, to tell you the truth, that kind of piqued my interest. So I actually bought the set. It was a good value at the time, and it had all the music. I still play the CDs, believe it or not, at my cottage at the island. So we have some old-time rock and roll parties. So Alan, he was really a nice, personable guy on the phone. And I said to him, "Do you like your job?" He said, "Well, it pays the bills." I said, "Are sometimes people rude?" He said, "Yeah, sometimes people are rude and they hang up." And it used to really bother me, but I kind of got used to it. I said, "Well, have you ever thought about doing anything else?" He said, "Well, I like people, so I like sales." I said, "Well, have you ever had your own business?" He said, "No, I haven't. I thought about it, but I've never had the courage to start one." I said, So I said, "Well, where do you live, Alan?" And he said, "Well, I live in the United States, and I live on the West Coast." I said, "Oh, perfect." Now, the reason why I asked, where do you live? Because a lot of telemarketers don't live in the country that your network marketing company may sell their products. So if he lived somewhere that we weren't open for business, I wouldn't have carried it any further. But as it turns out at the time, obviously we're open for business in the US. And so he said, I said, great. And, and I just really used the form, talked about his family, his occupation, recreation, money, but very quickly to see if a door would open. And he did agree that he would be interested in looking at a home-based business opportunity that he could start and work at very part-time with a very part-time startup cost. And so I said, well, if I mailed a package of information to you, would you be interested to take a look? And can I get your phone number so that we can set up a time when I can call you and review it on the phone with you? Now, for sure this happened a long time ago. So what would I do now if I had a telemarketer call me who was interested in looking at what I had to offer? I would ask for their name, obviously, their phone number, and specify if it's a cell phone number or a home number, and I would get their email address. And what I would do is I would email them a video that would explain the opportunity, or set up a time where I could Skype them or Google Hangout them, or some form of a webinar that I could share the information, and then they take the next steps of follow-up. So Alan did join my business, and he loved the health products, and he did build a team out on the West Coast. So that is my success story with prospecting telemarketers. So this is Sheila Dancho of Wealthy Network Marketing Women, empowering your dreams.